The Boston Celtics averaged 46.5 points in the paint and attempted 24.1 shots in the restricted area per game during the regular season. In round 1 against the Brooklyn Nets, those numbers jumped out to 48.5 points in 27 attempts per game against the Brooklyn Nets. However, against the Milwaukee Bucks in round 2, the numbers have dropped to only 31 points and only 20 attempts per game against the Bucks. Some may see this as the Giannis Antetokounmpo effect. He's a two-time MVP and a former Defensive Player of the Year. However, while Antetokounmpo's interior defense has been solid, he's not the player Boston fears. That's no other than Brook Lopez. The 7-bit behemoth out of Stanford has been terrorizing Celtics in the paint. He's averaging 1.8 blocks a night in round 2 against the Celtics, and his mere presence down low has been enough to make the Celtics hesitate. Just look at how he defends two players at once before making Daniel Tice look like a middle schooler.
Daniel Tice in Celtics green. Here's Tice.
Milwaukee's Lopez playing the draft coverage, protecting the paint rather than helping in the three-point line. This makes life extremely difficult for the Celtics as they often cannot get quality look at the rim. His presence alone is enough to dissuade Boston from entering the paint. Look at this play is from Game 1. Jason Tatum gets around Wesley Matthews but is immediately met by a wall of Bucks defenders spearheaded by Brook Lopez. He's forced to kick the ball out to Horford, who then settles for a contested mid-range shot. This has been Milwaukee's game plan for the entirety of the series. They protect the paint at all costs, giving up a ton of 3-pointers that led to the Celtics shooting a whooping 50 3-pointers in Game 1, a number which has shrunk throughout the series. When Boston chooses to attack Lopez either than kick it out, he makes them pay with either an elite contest or a big-time block. Jason Tatum tried to go at him in Game 1, but it did not end well.
Here's Tatum on the blow-by, partially blocked.
The Boston Celtics have shot 47.7% in the restricted area when guarded by Brook Lopez. He's been the final hurdle of Milwaukee's defense that Boston hasn't quite jumped over yet. However, at the end of Game 4, they briefly found a way to get around him. With Al Horford playing lights out, Brook Lopez was forced to chase him around on the court. Whenever Lopez left Horford, the Celtics big man made him pay with a back-breaking 3. This allowed Boston Celtics to get into the paint and work. Of the 19 shots they attempted in the fourth quarter of Game 4, only 5 were threes. These two buckets from Marcus Smart were direct results of Horford's off-ball movement. He cleared out the paint by dragging Brook Lopez with him wherever he went. In turn, Smart was able to go to work down low.
Lopez having a nice fourth quarter here. He's got 13 for the game. Stops a 7-0 Boston run. Celtics still in front. And they add to it. Marcus Smart. Keep an eye on Horford up there in the top corner. Here goes Tatum on the drive. He kicks it to Horford. Three-pointer on its way. And down it goes again. Al Horford.
Brook Lopez is so worried about Horford nailing a 3 that he's forced to leave the paint. And when he chose to protect the paint, Al Horford made him pay. The Boston Celtics abused this hesitancy from Lopez over and over again in the fourth, as they knew it would result in a mismatch in the paint. They would either attack a smaller defender down low or dump the ball off to Horford to make a play whenever they got the chance. The other area where Lopez has killed the Celtics has been on the offensive glass. Horford spends most of his time defending Giannis Antetokounmpo, which means there's almost always a smaller defender guarding Lopez. With Robert Williams out of Game 4, the Celtics felt the effect of this more than ever. Lopez nabbed 5 offensive rebounds in Game 4 and has averaged 3.5 per game against the Celtics in this series. With no size down low to compete with him, Lopez has been able to feast on the glass, earning the Bucks plenty of second chance opportunities. Boston hasn't found a solution to this issue yet, as Lopez has continuously dominated the offensive glass. Putting Grant Williams on Giannis Antetokounmpo and allowing Horford to guard Lopez could help, but Horford is a much bigger body to throw at Antetokounmpo. Up to this point, Lopez rebounding has helped the Bucks score 12.8 second chance points per game. So that's it for today, and if you like this video, please like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. And for your thoughts, just comment down below. By the way, this is Marl Hoops. I'm out. Bye-bye.